Hello, hello, it is me, Valentine Visions, coming at you live for part 4 of our Heavy Rain playthrough. And I know I've been on a little bit of a break, but I'm really excited to give you guys another chapter of this story, especially if you're experiencing it for the first time, which I know some of you are. And so let me go ahead and get our chat open up here, that way I can talk to you guys while we are streaming. And again, I am very thankful for you stopping by. And let's go ahead and let's make our way into our load here. One moment, and there we are. Alright, and we are back with our first real look into Madison's story. First time we saw her, she had taken a shower, been attacked by invisible attackers, and, you know, kind of freaked out. She's having problems sleeping, and now we're on a motorcycle. We're going to a hotel room. So sleeping in that apartment is just no bueno. Alright, let us skadoot.
The atmosphere here is one of concern, as there is still no news of 10-year-old Sean Mars, who disappeared yesterday. A recent report indicates that the police are now treating this as
this is going to be a crossover episode, right? This guy's acting has always cracked me up.
Hello there, sweetheart. What can I do for you?
I'd like a
He's
room.
genuinely creepy, sure.
For you?
But his acting is
Anything.
so over the top.
Feeling the register. Madison, page 27, single. How long will you be staying with us, Miss Page?
I don't know yet.
Miss Page.
Room 201. Last floor, stairs on the right, in the courtyard.
Thanks.
The
Normally?
pleasure was all mine.
That's
He
for
is
sure.
he's the type of person to be a serial killer in, like, literally anything.
Room 201. Stairs on the right, last floor.
Alright, walking up the stairs. Hello, random smoking man. 11. 211. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up another floor. Let's give you a nice look at some of the vistas here. I feel kind of like an idiot right now, honestly, because I feel like, here we go, stairs. And is that 201? Yes. Oh, hello. You look familiar.
Sir? Are you alright?
Just been in a car accident. Just a small fender bender.
I'll call an ambulance.
No ambulance.
You're badly hurt. You need a doctor.
Please, just help me to my room? It's number 207.
Oh, you're just being dramatic. It's not like you rolled a car or anything and just, you know, escaped out of it, barely. Alright, let's get him to his room 207. Here we go.
Have you got the key?
Pa kick. And as Madison, I actually don't know that there is the origami such stuff. Hey, Maskevic. Good to see you. If you watched the previous episode, you know, I could have left the box on the table there and I could look at it as Madison, but since I have no knowledge of a box, I cannot look for that box. So, pretty cool little thing there, pretty cool little detail. I think I gotta talk to him before I can help him.
You're really in bad shape. You should see a doctor.
Must have one, maybe two broken ribs.
Hey, watching on your phone is
It's not fatal.
not a problem.
But it's sore as hell.
Indeed.
Your
One
head
could
is
say
bleeding.
this
It
is
looks
heavy
deep.
rain, right? Very heavy rain. It's kind of fun that it was raining outside literally right now, because it kind of adds to the atmosphere a little bit. For sure.
He's in trouble. I can't just walk away and leave him like that.
But what drug should I give him?
I'll help him first and ask questions later.
Yeah, for some reason the phone app is a little bit more delayed. I'm not sure why. Feels like it's like on a
I should
20-second
disinfect
delay.
his cuts. Paracetamol painkiller. Administer in cases of intense pain. Do not take more than 1 pill every 24 hours.
Let's give him some pain pills first. There you go, buddy.
Here. Take this. It should do you
What
some
is it?
good. It's a painkiller.
I was like,
It'll
you
help
should
reduce
know what
the
it is.
pain.
It's in your cabinet. But then I'm like, there's like a fully stocked medical cabinet
It says on the box to take one every
in
24
a hotel
hours.
room. Is that normal?
I don't think it's a good idea to exceed the dose.
Is that normal? I'm
I
not
can't
sure
afford
that's
to wait.
normal. A ding dong, just throw in the bottle like that. Alright, what do we got here?
Necophren 100 antibiotics. Administer to combat infection.
Like, this is literally the most abnormal thing we've seen in this game, and we've seen a guy, you know, look at
Paraphenol
origami figures,
anti-fever.
right?
Administer only in cases
and
of
have
high
to wake up
fever.
with him suddenly in his hand, you know, like... There are some crazy things, unbelievable things, but these are the things that are game-breaking for sure.
I should disinfect his cuts.
Let's go ahead and just do that. I'll probably end up having to do this all, but I'm honestly not sure.
I'm gonna disinfect your wound. This might hurt a little.
Be very gentle. God, you are such a baby.
There.
See,
At least
maybe
you
in
won't get
Canada they stock
Thanks.
all of their hotel rooms with
I
painkillers and
wouldn't move around for a
disinfectants
few
and all
days if
that.
I were you.
But
I'm gonna take a shower.
well, in the last episode, he had the car
Let me help you.
crash. I'm not sure if you saw that part of the episode of the last one. He was injured in a car crash during the bear sequence.
I'll wait here until you come out. Let me know if you need anything.
Trying to peek. She trying to peek. Everybody's a perv in this game. Everybody's a perv. And I love how you can peek
Talk
if you
to
want
me.
to.
That way I'll know if you pass out.
What's your name?
Madison.
Are you staying in the hotel?
No, I live in town. I suffer from chronic insomnia. I seem to only be able to sleep in motels. Don't ask me why. Whenever I get too exhausted, I come and spend a night here.
It's a very convoluted thing, right? Very convoluted.
And what else do you do, Madison? Apart from fixing up strangers.
I'm a photographer.
It's like,
I take
why...
pictures of,
there is some
furniture,
issues I have with this
design
game.
magazines.
Like,
And you?
why even giving me the option to respond when there's only one option there? Like, just make it a cutscene. Like, it's... I don't feel any more involved in it just by selecting that, personally. I guess here I would totally have the option to kind of, like, look through that box if it were there, but... I'm gonna be a nice not peeper.
Thanks for staying.
To broaden the narrative, I can either make them, you know,
Okay.
romantic towards each other,
It better get
or
going,
I
then.
could, you know, not do that. I personally, I feel like it just feels right to make them
By the way,
be in a
you never told me your
relationship,
name.
but honestly, I don't know. If you don't select anything during those
Be careful,
during
Ethan.
that dialogue, I'm not sure if it actually does anything or not. Because I know like there's no like real time limit there, so I'm not sure if like it would do anything or just kind of like wait for you to respond. Quick change, another character. How nice, right? But yeah, I could totally make them like an item in the game. And I just think it works out better than not, because it opens you up to some happy endings. Question mark. This is the butterfly. I am certainly prepared to suffer. See, I'm always keen on Madison and Ethan being a couple. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel natural to have him be so standoffish in this, because he's suffering a lot because of his son. He's suffering a lot because of all that guilt, and it just feels nice to try to push and give him a happy ending. It doesn't feel right to push him in this direction of isolation and loneliness and just keep him going down that path. It doesn't feel right to me personally. But you know, people play and people interpret the story however they want, which that's why I love games like this. You could really build the characters in any way that you want. It's very fun. Gonna go back to Namen Jaden, as he says it. Namen. Pick up his story. As you know, we just interviewed Ethan, I believe, the last time we saw Norman. We interviewed Ethan regarding Sean's disappearance, and we're investigating leads now.
Why didn't you shoot?
Oh, actually, I'm wrong. The
Sorry?
last time we saw him was during the
Well, back there. Nathaniel
crazy
had a
guy
gun.
sequence.
Could have killed me. Why didn't you shoot?
I prefer to have all the information before I make a decision. I try to make rational choices when possible.
Come on, you had a fraction of a second to react. You could have whacked me before you had time to move.
I'm sorry. I thought you were a tough guy. A street cop who's been through the mill. I didn't think you'd scare so easily.
Why
Got
don't
him.
you fuck off?
Love it. Oh, I remember this sequence now.
That's him.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Miroslav Korda?
Yeah?
Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Oh, he's got coffee. Everyone knows what happens with coffee.
Shit, don't just stand there. He's gonna get away. Ah! Hey, man, watch out!
That guy. Ah! That escalated very quickly. Oh, I missed that QTE because I'm laughing so hard. Good thing it's not one I could die with, right?
Hey, watch it, man! Whoa!
Finesse! Dodge all the fruits.
Whoa!
Jump!
Hey, man, watch
Woo! Nice.
Stop that guy!
Hadouken!
Hey, man, what's your problem?
I am an expert ice balancer. Dodge the chickens! This is just so insane. Oh, I love this scene. This is a good one. Ooh boy. This scene actually used to give me like mad anxiety. It's still, anxiety inducing there. Bonk! You don't think these QTEs matter until they do. I literally got a bad ending in the game my first playthrough because I missed a single QTE in the final sequence. It is possible to ruin an entire playthrough by missing one, depending on the one that it is, and that sucks. It's not a percentage, it's not like anything special like that, it's solely like specific ones. And yes, that was certainly quite a throw. I bonked him big time.
This time it looks like we got our origami killer.
You should know it's not that easy. Just because they fight back doesn't mean that they're like open and shut, this is it. I've watched enough episodes of Castle to know that that's just not how it works. Alright, Mr. Scott, wake up. You are sleepy. I love how the game character is arguing with me. Alright. Get some light going on here. I love how I can just immediately turn it off. It's like, yeah, that's enough. It's enough light. Alright. Let's look at these files, see what we were perusing. Very useful information. What we got here? A badge. Character development. Gun? He does not look like a guy who could handle a gun, like, at all. That's coming from a person who looks like me. It doesn't look like I can handle a gun either, but, you know. Got more alcohol, you know, for a rainy day. For a heavy rainy day. Inhaler. Yes, let's get that just in case. Give it a good old puff. All of our characters are suffering from something. We got chronic insomnia, possible murderer, asthma, you know, like, a lot of serious things. Possible murderer might be the biggest one, but, you know. In terms of me handling a gun, I used to be quite the airsoft whiz, but as far as like firing real firearms, I've done that briefly. I fired a 22, a 33. I think it's a 33. I might be wrong. That might be like showing my lack of gun knowledge there. But I've shot, you know, like old style, like single action weapons. I haven't shot anything that's like semi-automatic before. Anything modern. I've shot a 22 rifle, 22 revolver, BB guns, of course. I was fairly accurate with my shot too. I'd really like to get better with actual firearms. That'd be pretty cool. My wife is very good at shooting. She did very well in her handguns class, and she's actually to be taking rifle later this year. That rain sure looks heavy. I love if I can just take a little sit. See, having a 9mm, that's a good standard one. Good standard to have. Not being able to hit something with it, though, that might not be... It might not be optimal in a dire situation, but I feel like adrenaline can help you be good at something, or really bad. I love how I can just use the bathroom here. I love how that's always an option for any character. It's just like, I have to pee. I got to. Alright. That was kind of frightening. Because I wasn't expecting this, the split screen all of a sudden. I was like, ooh. Whoa there.
You said I could contact you if I remembered anything. Can I come in?
Sure.
Was his address on the business card? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But that's just me trying to pick apart plot holes.
You want a drink?
Yes, glass of water, please.
Take a seat, I'll get it.
He's so chonky. I don't have any right to talk about being chonky. I really don't. I don't think this is the on the house visit. I think that offer expired, you know, a few days ago in game.
Thanks.
I'ma sit.
I just remembered something. Maybe it's not important, but a letter arrived in the mail the morning Johnny disappeared.
A letter? What kind of a letter?
It was addressed to Johnny's father. I don't know what was inside it, but he read it and then he left. That's the last time I saw him.
Why wouldn't you read
You think
this?
there's a connection between that letter and Johnny's death, is that it? You remember anything else about the letter?
Well, I don't know why, but I kept the envelope.
I don't know why. Gosh, that was kind of a dumb thing to say. I don't know why I kept this. Except I do know
No,
exactly why.
Except the address.
The address?
It was typed with an old typewriter. Could be a lead, you never know. Well, thanks for your help, Lauren. I'll let you know if it leads to anything.
Wait, I can't just sit around and do nothing while you're out there looking for the man who killed my son. Ever since you came around, I've been thinking, and I want to come with you. Help you in your investigation?
The answer is no.
If you won't let me help you, I'm keeping the envelope. It's all or nothing.
There's no way you can help me, Lauren. You'll just slow me down.
How many clues have you got, Mr. Shelby?
I've got more than you would know.
Maybe you're only linked to the killer. I understand. It was a stupid idea. Sorry for wasting your time, Mr. Shelby.
Wait. You're really something special, Lauren.
And see, this is the moment where, like, I was trying really hard to see if I could
I'm
trigger
just
a different thing
A mother who wants to find out
where she doesn't get stuck with me, but
Are we partners?
apparently there's no way to really do that, seems like. You're kind of forced to team up with her.
We're partners.
If you thought things escalated quickly before, you best hold on to your hats, because...
Maybe you better stay in the car.
Partners, remember? Wherever you go, I go.
I love how just generic these guys look. They're just like, oh,
What are we doing here?
whatever.
We come to see Gordy Kramer.
Kramer? The bigwig tycoon from Kramer Construction?
No, his son.
You think maybe he's the origami killer?
For now, I just have a few questions that need answers.
Getting a lot of action set pieces in this episode today. Very pleased with that. Very pleased with getting less walking around using the bathroom and more some.
What a joint! Kramer must be loaded. What do you think he paid for all this shiny crap?
We'll discuss Kramer's decor another time.
Are we gonna be here long? This place gives me the creeps.
I'm gonna go find Gordy Kramer. You stay here till I come back. Okay?
Alright, well, he's not in that
Just let
direction.
me know if you need me.
Oh, hi, drunk guy. I love how he literally prevented me from walking in any direction. It was pretty great. Alright, he's fucking be this way.
Hi, I'd like to see Gordy.
Gordy hasn't seen anyone. Beat it.
Look, you just tell him that Scott Shelby wants to speak to him. Okay?
You're starting to piss me off, man. Now beat it before I get angry.
Oh, really?
If I want to see Gordy Kramer, I'm gonna have to go about it some other way. Excuse me! I'm looking for Gordy!
I saw him going upstairs a while ago. I'd be surprised if he comes down again this evening.
Okay, well... Guess I ruined my shot there. Should have bought the guy out, I guess. Can I pee? Can I pee for good luck? Yes, I can. I swear, like literally every room that has a bathroom, it's just like, yeah, do it. Now. Let's wash our hands. Alright. Now I'm ready to continue my investigation. I am much more prepared than I was a minute ago. Hey!
Whoa! You see that guy over there? Do you know what he said about you?
What'd he say? The bastard! Sort him out! You motherfucker!
I love it.
Were you talking about my mother, you big monkey in a sheep suit? You're thinking, oh,
Excuse me. I have something I have a place I need to be. Can you please take your fight elsewhere? Thank you.
I'm talking to you, big ape. What you say about my mother? No, you get wild with me, my little friend. And you know who I am?
I always thought the split screen kind of gameplay was very creative. Very few other games have incorporated something like that. More games should.
Mr. Kramer?
Shh! This is the best part.
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private
hey dog.
detective.
I'm trying to talk to you.
The case of the Origami
Your
Killer.
little cartoons kid,
I'd like to ask
wait
you
till
a few
later.
questions.
Another one of those things that's just like a detail you can just literally stand there and watch this entire like cartoon.
I'd like to know exactly what happened to little Joseph Brown.
Beat it! You hear me? Get the hell out of here!
What do you want?
This guy's voice is so creepy.
A witness saw little Joseph Brown get in the back of your limousine. That was the last time anybody ever saw him. Now, I know you've been arrested and interrogated until
Right?
your father made a little
Got
phone
that
call
couple
to
over there on the
father's
couch, literally like just making out. Like this guy's just sitting here watching
I'd like to
cartoons.
hear
It's like
your version of the facts.
what a life to live right there. Where watching cartoons
Kid
is
was
just like
lost.
something you want to do with that. You know,
I just offered to drive him home. The police arrived, I explained the misunderstanding, and I was released. End of story. Nothing to get excited about, right?
I don't know why, but your story just doesn't check out. You're giving me the crap now. Tell me something I can't believe.
Very well. I'm the Origami Killer. I get my victims into my car. I drown them in rainwater. Then I dump them on a wasteland with an origami figure in one hand and an orchid on their chest. I do that because I'm bored, Mr. Shelby. And it's a creative and entertaining way of having fun. Is that good enough for you? Or do you want more? This interview is over. Get rid of this clown!
Escalation. Oof, I missed that QTE. Didn't realize one would be up there so soon. Aha! It's comical. Bam! Up against the wall.
It's a dangerous game you're playing, Kramer.
Do you know who my father is?
Mr. Kramer?
He only has to lift one finger and you won't wake up tomorrow morning. You're the one that should be afraid, Mr. Shelby, not me.
So, what do you make of that confession? This guy laughs at the credits. I love the timing of that. Just sitting there laughing at the credits. Alright, we are making some progress here. Yes, little Mr. Kramer here said that he was the origami killer, as he so eloquently put it. And he gave the MO, but he did miss some pertinent details to the crime scenes that only the person who actually did it would know. This is where things get a bit Saw-like. And yeah, you're totally right. He is full of crap. Oh, I was looking away from the screen for a brief second, and I didn't notice the QTE who just, like, stepped away, like, oh, I'm just not gonna attempt to even open this door. I'm just gonna, like, stand here some more. I love his, like, hurried walk loop animation, because he will speed up and then he'll, like, slow down and keep looking left to right. He's so nervous. Ethan Mars is so nervous all the time. Little spooky boy. Got a butterfly on the wall. How do I get in here? And I think at this point you can literally get in your car and leave. Like, a lot of these things you could just avoid. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is the guilty walk for sure. Now, I can't get in your car and leave yet, but there is something you can do later. You can just decide that, yeah, this is just too much for me. I'm just gonna, like, go home. I'm done. Is this how I get up there? Pretty sure. A lot of cars just hanging out here. I was pretty sure I had to walk up there and get in that way, but maybe I'm wrong. I could swear that it's something to do with this area here. Yep, there we go. Just had to find the right spot to trigger the animation. Hop right down. Little scooty scoot. I don't know why I was trying to walk in there. I had like a weird perspective, like, glitch in my brain. I just like was trying to walk into the wall like this was the correct way to go. Alright, let's pop in. Oh, well, of course. Of course! We're too good for doors here. Too good. Notice how he's not doing the, like, hurried, like, spooky walk anymore. He's, like, totally fine once he's in here. He's just okay with this. That's electric fence. Don't try to touch it, you dummy. Actually, I might have to do that. Doors never work. A general rule, doors just don't. They're just there for window dressing, or door dressing. Especially in Silent Hill games, they're just always locked. Come on, you can do it! Ooh, there's a shot of this. This is gonna come back later. Foreshadowing? Probably. Red herring? Also possibly. Let me see. Yeah, interior doors just never lead anywhere. They are just there to just give you the appearance that there is more room there than actually modeled in the game, especially like on the older generation of consoles. It's a way to hide the limitation, for sure. But yeah, we can open things like this. This would be totally cool. Alright. Matches. A very ineffective way to light any room. Alright. This is actually a sequence you can fail too, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you can freak out and you end up leaving if you fail like some of the QTEs. Freaks out, it's like, I'm getting out of here, I'm going home. Okay, I'm confused. I think I just accidentally turned around. Yeah, I did. Sorry for that. I had like momentary, like, I tried to rotate the camera some way and I ended up rotating my full body. Well, we have came to this location. Oh, broken glass. Nice. We have come to this location because it was the address was on the origami figure of the butterfly. It was the next challenge in the
glass, sharp as a
shoebox.
razor.
So basically, in order to find the address, to find Sean before he drowns, we have to complete all of these challenges to get the final address of where he's going to be located. So that's why we did the whole bear thing, driving on the other side of the road, to put myself in danger, to prove like what I would do to save my son. And this is another challenge to prove how far I would go to save little Sean and not let him die like I did with Jason. May he rest in peace.
The match flame. It indicates where the fresh air comes from. All I have to do is follow the wind.
That glass, though. Big oof. Alright, let's light another match. Be the biggest like dick move ever to like give him very few matches to work with. And also anticipating that he's gonna like, that's a pretty bold move, like putting the matches there and like, you can figure this out. I'm gonna make this like a puzzle. It's like a game designer.
Easy does it. I've got to move slowly or I'm gonna faint.
I actually did not realize I was a mechanic. Somehow I never realized that that was actually a thing we had to consider. Because I just assumed that I would be okay. I guess I must have moved slowly by nature when I played this game initially, because I'm not sure I ever got that message before. Alright. Don't want you passing out, because then you'll either die here or we'll go home or something. Man, I don't want to kill him. Poor guy's been through enough. I don't want to make him faint. Gotta give him a happy ending. Or try to. Make it a valiant attempt to do it. I did really struggle with this section as a kid. because like I would get so lost. And those tunnels eventually start looping, which makes it even worse. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. We are currently proving how much we love our dearly missed Sean. And how far we'll go to save him. Look, it's like Silent Hill all over again. There's a hole here. Will you go through it? Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Love Silent Hill 4, by the way.
I don't really have any choice.
Huge fan. One of my favorites. Highly underrated, in my opinion. And then release. Who knew we were gonna have fun doing this, right? Bam! I can just kind of lay here. He has that look on his face like, what am I getting myself into? What am I doing? What even is life right now? I think this is another way I can get hurt too. I don't think I can actually die in this section, but I can get really hurt. I love how spooked he is right now. Big spookied. Alright, well, let's look for one that has a gap in it. Pretty sure this is the one. Oh boy. Oh shit. I accidentally pressed square. I was just trying to adjust my finger. Jeez. Cause I figured I was gonna have to push another button to get through here. And I was right. Oh my gosh. My grip was not ready for that at all, and like, that was more difficult than I'd like to admit. Give it a shot. Oh my god, I hate this so much. My hand is cramping so bad. Oh my gosh. Really wish I could communicate how just painful that was. Alright, looks like we need to go to the center one. We need to go here. Alright, try not to fail this one, buddy. I can only have a limited amount of health here, looks like. Oh my god. Oh, I'm literally hitting L1 with my pinky. Oh my gosh. I hated that. I hate this so much. Alright. This is, like, it is putting your hands in, like, the most ridiculous positions. Oh, it's torture. Absolute torture. We're almost there, though. I think this is our last one. I think we got a health boost, too, because I don't see the screen doing its BS anymore. Ninja. Foo boy. Actually, this is not the one that I thought it was. We're not quite to the one I was thinking about. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was pretty tough. I like how the last one kind of throws you a bone. You literally have to just hold down 2 buttons and press circle, and it's like, okay, we're done with this. We are done. We're done torturing you. But yeah, I got a little ahead of myself. This actually wasn't the section I was thinking about, but it's a good section for sure. Ah. Oof. Very stressful. Ugh. Alright, so what sequence are we doing next? Let's see what we have. Oh, another Madison Page. Madison Page. And she is back at the motel. Peeping on Ethan, which here we go. Since you didn't have the option to put them away, here's going to be the part where she actually used to go through them. So it's like one of those inevitable things.
Oh my god.
We drag you up here, buddy.
Ethan. Ethan, can you hear me?
Maybe. Possibly. Well, it hasn't been a 24-hour period. I probably shouldn't get you more drugs. Doesn't even give me the option to accidentally overdose for you. Bugs?
Origami figures. What is he doing with them?
Figures. I love how everyone pronounces that entirely differently in this game. Got the traditional origami, origami, or origami from the other guy. Sit down and chill. Probably have a fever, I'd imagine.
You've got a hell of a fever.
Right? Touch your chest. Got some
Are those
barbed
burn
wire.
marks on your chest?
Oh no, burn marks.
Arms look really bad. I need to disinfect your wounds.
Clever
Gotta
editing.
Get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
Really clever editing to disguise the inability to animate pulling the shirt over a character's head. Very clever editing. Let me
Those
touch
are
it.
serious burns. I don't know if I can do anything for you.
Let me go ahead and see what we can do. Hop over here to your fully stocked motel medical cabinet.
doctor, but I'll do what I can.
Exactly what you want to hear. Alright, so... let's give him some medicine first. Anti-fever. Gingerly touch his chest as he ingests the anti-fever medication. Let's give him... not sleeping pills. Let's give him a painkiller. Give him another one of those. This probably has little to no effect. If any. Okay, let's do... ointment first, maybe? I'm overthinking this too much, I know.
That should ease the pain.
Disinfectant. Very gentle. She is very touchy for someone who barely knows this guy. She's very touchy. Like, see, this is another complicated animation too, but like, they make it work somehow. I feel like the original version sold it a little better, because I think some things were a little bit more cut than that. Alright, let's help you up. To give you a full bandage. See, like, looking back on it, I think they just really dropped the ball with Madison's character.
That's all I can do.
I feel like
How
they
do
could
you
have
feel?
done such a better job at making her deep and interesting, but she's really just here as...
He's unconscious. Now I'll
she
just
just
have to
exists
wait.
for Ethan to have a happy
Hope he
ending.
wakes up.
Like, she doesn't exist to have any kind of character growth or change. Her story's kind of on the back burner. Because, like, you don't even know what she actually does for a living at this point. I don't think she's a news reporter, I believe. Journalist. Maybe I should have given some sleeping pills. I don't know. I love how she's now having a she's having a hard time staying awake now, even though she's a chronic insomniac. She's in this motel room, so it's like, I guess it's just, you know, putting her to sleep, just being here. Never really noticed all these little tiny inconsistencies when I played this, like, you know, before. But there's like, these very little odd moments that just don't make sense. Photography. Yeah, she's a photojournalist, I believe. I know she works in news.
How do you feel?
Feel great.
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
Why the Guardian Angel act? You don't even know me.
When I was a child, I was always the one who used to fix my brothers up when they'd been fighting with the other kids on the block. I suppose I like to play the Guardian Angel.
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
For sure. Truth.
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind of stuff you prefer to forget.
Well, this poor dude doesn't have another
Do what I
shirt.
can
He
to
literally
live with
puts
it,
on the
but,
same shirt covered in blood and
not
burn
easy.
marks.
That's the second time I found you in a bad way. You always seem to be running for your life. What's happening, Ethan? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be asking you questions. I mean, after all, we hardly know each other. You have no reason to trust me.
Saying what we're all thinking.
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
Maybe I could help you.
No one can help me. You've already done a lot, Madison.
Right. I'm gonna go. Take care.
Even he looks at her butt. Even he looks. Oh, I love it. I love it. So the lizard, that's what we have next. Ah, this is the one I was thinking about that was more Saw-like. Got another Madison chapter. Getting a lot of Madison chapters today.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed
Oh,
nobody.
no? Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison. When I saw the cops, I just bolted. I wasn't thinking straight.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
Fuck, that bastard was a perfect fit. Shit!
Ash? Okay.
Okay.
Sean Mars's mother's here. She'd like to speak with you.
Very odd that we saw Madison's picture. I think this is a Norman chapter.
It was
Unless
a
I'm
few
like
months
crazy.
The middle of the night. It was pouring down. Ethan came home completely drenched at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke about drowning, the rain. He didn't make any sense. There was...
That typing! He's like cartoonishly typing and staring at her.
As if it wasn't really him. There may be no connection, but the next day there was that announcement about another victim.
And why is she just now thinking of
the
this?
origami killer.
It's like pretty pertinent information.
Find my son. I'm begging you.
All right, let's see what we
Police
can do
Lieutenant Carter
here.
Blake. This is Agent Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy. Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job is to find Sean Mars alive, and I don't give a damn about any bullshit oath.
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. And now I must ask you to leave.
You need to cooperate. For your own sake.
Blake always playing bad cop here.
Doctor, a child's life's at stake. You may know something that could help us save him.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
Blake, that's enough. Let's get out of here.
I am going to call the police and make a complaint about your behavior.
Doctor, you are really pushing my buttons. The only thing I'm interested in is saving
So
that kid's
hands-on.
life. So, you're gonna be a good boy and tell me what I want to know, or I am really gonna lose my temper.
Stop that immediately.
Let go of me.
I love how calmly I'm just saying, like, hey, you stop that. You stop that now. Stop doing that. I love how I'm, like, so casual about it. Extreme. And also, how frail is this dude?
Come on, Doc. There's an easy way and a hard way. It's your fucking choice.
If you don't let go of this man immediately, I'll report you and you'll be off the case.
What the hell's the matter with you, Norman? Were you getting cold feet? You don't want to save Sean Mars anymore?
He speaks the
I wanna
best,
save
like,
Sean
American
Mars just as much as you
than,
do.
like, any
That doesn't
actor
give
in
me
this
all
game.
rights. So you're gonna stop this shit right now.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death. A sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Ooh, connection. And I think that is a great place to stop the stream for now. Don't want to get too deep into another chapter and have us going longer than normal. But thank you so much for stopping by, and we are certainly going to keep streaming some more. Probably going to do another episode tomorrow, maybe do that one around 10 o'clock, the usual time. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I very much enjoy playing this game and getting your feedback on it, and just seeing how you feel about the individual scenarios going on, our characters. Going to be a lot of fun finishing this one up. I think when we start the next chapter, we'll be almost halfway done with the game, so it's going to be really, really cool to see how things kind of come together for us in our first playthrough doing this live. But thank you so much again for stopping by, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.